Tonight on Live from the Theater Basement, Mike Teverbauch's award-winning 10-minute play, No Tip for William. A young waiter under threat from the Russian mob sees only one sure way to save his life. Marry the first woman to say yes. No Tip for William, tonight on Live from the Theater Basement.
12 Angry Jurors, an Emmy Award-winning American stage masterpiece. A penetrating examination of America's deep-seated cultural differences, featuring one of the greatest heroes of literature. 12 Angry Jurors, playing this January through February at Theatrikos. Tickets now available at theatrikos.com.
I'm your host, Angela Keith. Tonight's 10-minute play, No Tip for William, by Mike Teverbauch, directed by Stan Sutherland and featuring Tianna Cox, Ben Zeiger-Haag, and Gavin Buckley. No Tip for William, tonight on Live from the Theater Basement.
No Tip for William by Mike Teverbauch.
Here you go, 1 kale salad and 1 chopped romaine.
Thank you. Oh, I asked for croutons.
Will you marry me?
Okay, but I'm still gonna want those croutons.
Marry me,
What is happening?
please.
Oh my god, you're serious.
I know it's nuts. I don't know you, you don't know me, but it's okay. It wouldn't have to be a real marriage. I just need someone to marry me tomorrow. And yes, I know it's a bit rushed.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're insane. Do they know here at the restaurant that you're insane? Because they're about to find out.
No, please, look. Okay, fine, I'll be honest with you.
Well, they do say that that's the foundation of any good marriage.
I made a pact when I was 12 with the girl next door. We said if we're both still single by the time we're 30, we'd marry each other. I turn 30 tomorrow, and she's on her way.
Oh, let me guess. She's committed the horrible sin of gaining 20 pounds.
No, Jesus, she's beautiful. Here.
My God, like a model.
Yes. When we were kids, all that mattered was that she had a pool and a ping pong table, but now, she's a monster. She's cruel, she's vindictive, she chews with her mouth open.
Well, then don't marry her. It was a stupid pact. You were 12.
We pricked our fingers. We mingled our blood.
Well, did you spit over your left shoulder? Because it's not binding unless you spit over your left shoulder.
You don't understand. I can't break this pact. Nobody says no to Yulia Mogilevich and lives to tell about it.
Oh, come on.
Her family is deep in the Russian mob. Her father, her brother is a psycho. When we were kids, he swallowed my hamster. Oh, I guess maybe now I should swallow Will.
Oh my God. Did he?
The Russian mob is worse than the Italians. They're just mean. You know that scene in The Godfather where the guy wakes up with the horse's head? If those were Russians, it would have just been 8 guys standing around stabbing him.
I see what you're saying. No poetry.
0. But boy, do they keep a pact. Look, I told Yulia months ago that I was engaged, but she didn't believe me. She demanded to actually see the girl. She texted yesterday. Just think, tomorrow either we will be married, you will be dead, or you really are married. In which case, I wish you a long, happy union with many children. She loves kids, which is another issue for me, but I don't think that this...
So, this really is a matter of life and death?
Yes, mine.
Okay, I get it, but why me? You must have some exes.
Yes, and I've asked all of them, repeatedly. But nobody wants to get married these days, it seems. The only piece of paper anybody wants is a restraining order.
Well, I'm definitely not a good choice. I'm here with someone.
I know, chopped romaine. Look, the clock is ticking. You're the only woman in here tonight under 60, and forgive me for saying this. You guys have been fighting since you sat down.
I knew you were eavesdropping, but Todd said, "Quit being paranoid." So I spit in his drink.
Hey, that's my job.
Okay, yes, I admit it. This is a bad time for us.
Talk to me.
I don't know what his deal is lately, but he's being such a dick. Like, driving here tonight. He's about to pull into a parking spot, and I say, can't we get a little closer? And he's like, there might not be anything closer, and then we'll lose this one. And I go, well, this has a parking restriction. And he's like, we won't get a ticket. You always worry. I hate that. He completely invalidates my feelings.
I would never do that to your feelings. I absolutely support a woman's right to have them.
The worst thing, though, is his mother. He is constantly taking her side. You know, he insisted on moving her into our building.
Whoa! Did someone say red flag? You wouldn't have that problem with me. My mother is dead. Well, not dead, but her cholesterol is through the roof. A couple more poached eggs, and it's goodbye, Gloria.
See, why can't Todd hate his mother like that?
You're seeing this guy's true colors. A mama's boy, feelings denier, who thinks he can park wherever he damn well pleases. No thank you.
That is exactly what my friend said. At year 2, they start to turn.
Smart girl, this friend. And hey, you don't even have to stay with me that long. Just so you divorce me after we found someone to marry Yulia. Otherwise, this whole thing starts all over again, and I cannot stress enough how much I want to avoid being killed by the Russians.
Of course. But who would you want to be killed by? I say the English. There's a chance they'd at least be clever about it. Your turn.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Stalling for time, trying to get to know you. I can't marry someone I just met. I didn't even pick my major until senior year.
And what did you choose?
Art history.
The worst major in the world. See what happens when you deliberate? You overthink.
I know. My friend's saying I should always be more spontaneous.
Oh, I love her. Look, we could sit here all night and tell each other our life stories, but what is that? Information. People don't marry each other because they know things. They get married because of something more basic, something more primal.
You want to fuck me right here on this table?
No! I mean, yes, but baby steps. Kiss me.
What? What about Chapter me?
Oh, please, you can't even remember his name.
I know my boyfriend's name, I'm just flustered.
Just one kiss. And if you don't feel anything, I'll leave you forever and accept my fate.
Wow, someone's awfully confident in there.
He grabs her and kisses her. It starts out all smashing and hard, then it becomes sweet and tender.
So, what's his name?
Who?
Look, you may not ever have the chance to cure cancer or solve homelessness, but tonight, right here, you can absolutely save one man's life. How many times does anyone ever have the opportunity to do something like that?
Hey, babe. Sorry it took so long. Move the car.
What?
Yeah, I got to thinking. Last thing I need right now is a parking ticket. I should have listened to you. You were right.
Oh, my goodness. Todd, honey, that's so sweet.
She kisses him.
He's growing right before my eyes.
What's going on?
Excuse me?
You actually let me die because this asshole moved a car?
It's a big step.
So is dying.
You know, what is this? You know this guy?
Not nearly enough.
She's going to marry me.
No, she is not. I never said that.
What the hell is happening here?
Nothing. Don't listen to him. It's an act. You know how some of those places have singing waiters? Well, here they do wacky improv.
No, you don't. She's had it with you. Pack your things and move in with Mama. It shouldn't be too hard because you already got her living in the building.
How does he know? You told him that?
The conversation kind of got away from me.
Jesus, Jill, I moved my mom into the building because she's got early stage glaucoma.
Oh my God.
If my mom's going blind, they need her near me.
Of course you do.
It's been really stressful.
Probably why he's been such a dick lately.
Yes, thank you.
Todd, honey, please, I didn't know any of this. You never told me.
Mom didn't want you to worry. She knows how stressed you get. She even said that when she starts taking medical marijuana for her condition, it might be good if the two of you got high together.
Oh, that would make me incredibly uncomfortable, but it's so sweet. Todd, sweetheart, please, I promise you I can explain all of this.
She kissed me. Jill! She even made this little moan.
Yeah, little mom.
Todd, honey.
I can't even believe this. I'm out of here.
Todd.
Sorry. I had no choice, but this is for the best. I think we'll just... Any chance I can get the number of that friend of yours?
Will Theatrikos have a 2022 season? Yes! With lots of safety protocols? Yes! 2022 is Theatrikos' 50th anniversary, and we've selected the very best of our shows from the past 50 years. Season tickets are now on sale at theatrikos.com. Welcome back to the theater.
Live from the theater basement would like to thank all involved in the production of tonight's 10-minute play, No Tip for William by Mike Teverbauch, directed by Stan Sutherland, Jill, Tianna Cox, todd-ben, Zeiger-Haag, william-gavin, Buckley. Live from the theater basement. Producer Linda Sutera. Engineers Sam Bradbury and Matt Brewer. Technician Ava Haynes. Associate producers Virginia Brown, Joe Maniglia, and Michael Rulon. Correspondents Mackenzie Chase, Bailey Cunningham, James Sapis, Lynn Timmons Edwards, and Sel Wasson. Crew Bailey Cunningham, Sam Dickman, Angela Keith, and Justin Moscow. Dramaturgy Theatrikos Artistic Committee. Play curation Northern Arizona Playwriting Showcase. Executive producer Chris Farrell. Live from the theater basement, streaming live on Sunday evenings at 7:30 p.m. and available wherever you get your podcasts, is a production of Theatrikos Theatre Company in partnership with Northern Arizona Playwriting Showcase and Deuteron Films. Theatrikos Theatre Company, Flagstaff, Arizona, is the theater company of Northern Arizona and the Grand Canyon, embracing the spirit of Broadway with shows like the heartwarming Christmas play, Yes, Virginia, There is a Santa Claus, opening November 26th. Live from the theater basement, the weekly podcast streaming show from Theatrikos Theatre Company alternates between 10-minute plays and interviews with Arizona arts leaders. If you are a playwright of a 10-minute show, NAPS regularly accepts script submissions. Email theater@theatrikos.com for submission guidelines. If you'd like to see wonderful 10-minute shows live in person, you can follow Northern Arizona Playwriting Showcase on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you as a listener or viewer have input, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at theater@theatrikos.com. Live from the theater basement, streaming live on Sunday evenings at 7:30 p.m. and available wherever you get your podcasts, is funded in part by Creative Flagstaff, formerly Flagstaff Arts Council, and Arizona Community Foundation. Additional funding from Arizona Commission on the Arts, Flagstaff 365, BBB revenue of the City of Flagstaff, CAF Country Radio, and patrons of the arts like you. Thanks for joining us for Live from the Theater Basement. This is Theatrikos. Coming up next week on Live from the Theater Basement, an interview with Deb Taylor and Carrie Nelson of Flagstaff Pride. That's next Sunday, December 12th at 7:30 p.m. and wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening to Live from the Theater Basement.